Welcome back, beautiful people, to another episode of the Make Mental podcast. This week we have another conversation with Caleb where we are going to explore mental health and well-being in everyday life. I am your host, Caleb Munski, and we'll be diving into a topic that affects us all, self-forgiveness. It's been a couple weeks since we've had a conversation with Caleb, so please sit tight. This won't be a long episode, and we will just discuss how the powerful practice of self-forgiveness can enhance your mental health and performance. Let's start with what self-forgiveness actually means. In essence, it's the process of letting go of guilt and resentment towards ourselves for past mistakes or perceived failures. It's recognizing that being human means making mistakes, and it's about embracing compassion instead of criticism when we make these mistakes. Now, this episode might focus a little heavily on athletics. However, if you are no longer an athlete or if you never were, you can still practice these in your daily lives. Just fine-tune them a little bit to meet your needs. But for athletes, this is particularly important. Imagine training for months only to stumble into a crucial moment during a competition or a game. The pressure to perform can lead to harsh self-judgment, which ultimately affects mental health. Research shows that athletes who practice self-forgiveness are more resilient, recover faster from setbacks, and maintain better overall mental well-being. So why is this so important? Why is self-forgiveness so crucial? Studies indicate that unforgiven self-transgressions can lead to anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, and ultimately low performance. When we hold on to these feelings, they can create a cycle of negative thinking that undermines our confidence. In the world of sports, athletes face immense pressure. This is no surprise, both from external expectations and their own internal drive. A missed opportunity can spiral into a sense of unworthiness. However, self-forgiveness acts as a small mental reset. It allows individuals to acknowledge their mistakes, learn from them, and move forward without the weight of self-criticism. Now that we understand the importance, let's explore some practical steps to cultivate self-forgiveness, whether you're an athlete or navigating the daily challenges of life. Let me tell you about the Sleep With Me podcast. If you struggle to get a good night's sleep like me, I need you to check out this podcast. Each episode is crafted to help you unwind, featuring gentle storytelling designed to ease your mind and guide you into restful slumber. I kid you not, whenever I'm anxious in bed at night, I turn it on, and before I know it, it's morning, and I'm as refreshed as I've ever been. I am not sure how it works, but trust me when I tell you, it does. So, join me and thousands of others who have turned restless nights into peaceful sleep with the help of the Sleep With Me podcast. These are just quick 5 steps. We will run through them now. Acknowledge your feelings. Start by recognizing your emotions. If you feel guilty or ashamed, allow yourself to experience those feelings without judgment. The tool we preach over here at Make Mental is journaling, and it can be a great tool. Write down exactly what you're feeling and why. Number 2, challenge negative self-talk. Notice the narrative you're telling yourself. Are you being overly critical? Replace those thoughts with more compassionate and understanding perspectives. For instance, instead of saying, I can't believe I messed up, try, everyone makes mistakes. I can learn and move forward from this. Number 3, reframe the experience. Look at your mistakes as opportunities for growth. That is one of the best pieces of advice I have ever received from my college soccer coach. Look at your mistakes as opportunities for growth. Athletes often refer to this as a growth mindset, which focuses on the idea that abilities can be developed through hard work. Reframing allows you to see failures as stepping stones rather than closed doors. Number 4, Set intentions for the future. After forgiving yourself, focus on what you want to do moving forward. This is a crucial step. A lot of times we get stuck in the third one. We reframe it. We know we need to learn from it, and then we don't set intentions for the future. Setting intentions can help redirect that negative energy towards positive actions rather than dwelling or sitting in the past. And as always, number 5, if you need help, seek support. Don't hesitate to talk to someone about your feelings. This could be a coach, a teammate, a therapist, a friend, or a family member. Sharing your experiences can help lighten the emotional burden and provide new perspectives. Hey sports moms, want to stay comfortable and stylish while cheering on your team? Introducing Chillin' Sports Mom. Their fashionable, breathable apparel is designed specifically for you, ideal for busy game days and practices. With waterproof jackets and chic totes, you'll never have to compromise between style and comfort because you deserve to look fantastic while supporting your superstars. Visit chillinsportsmom.com today to check it out. That's CHILLIN sportsmom.com. Okay, so if you're not an athlete, let's take a quick look. I guess even if you are an athlete, how can you apply this outside your sport? But let's take a quick look at how this applies to daily life. Many of us hold on to regrets, whether it's work-related, a strained relationship, or a missed opportunity. The principles of self-forgiveness can transform these experiences. For example, consider a situation where you didn't perform your best at work or missed a deadline. Instead of ruminating on whatever went wrong, practice self-forgiveness by acknowledging the factors that led you to the mistake. Reflect on what you can do differently next time and give yourself permission to move on. For instance, if you said yes to too much work and you missed the most important piece of work, the deadline for that one, maybe next time, set that intention for the future and say, I will learn how to respectfully say no in order to get the most important task done. To really illustrate the impact of self-forgiveness, I'd like to share a brief story about a well-known athlete, Michael Phelps. Throughout his career, Phelps faced numerous challenges, including public scrutiny and personal struggles with mental health. After facing the setbacks, he often spoke about the importance of self-compassion by forgiving himself for his mistakes and allowing himself to grow. He was able to return to the Olympic swimming level and excel at the highest level. Phelps's journey emphasizes that self-forgiveness is not just a one-time act. It's a continual process of growth and learning. As we wrap up today's episode, remember that self-forgiveness is essential for mental health and personal growth. Whether you're an athlete facing the pressures of competition or simply navigating daily life, embracing self-forgiveness can help you lead a more fulfilling and resilient life. Take time this week and every week moving forward to reflect on any areas where you might need to practice self-forgiveness. Acknowledge your feelings, challenge negative thoughts, and set intentions for the future. You deserve compassion and understanding, just like anyone else, so you might as well give it to yourself. Thank you for tuning into this conversation with Caleb. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend, subscribe, like, follow us on Instagram at MakeMental and at Conversations with Caleb for more insights on mental health and well-being. And truly, we wish you join this community of healers, strugglers, and mental health advocates. So until next time, take care of yourself and remember, it's okay to forgive yourself. You are beautiful and you are worth it. Go Global is a free-flowing technology company that handcrafts, embellishes, and manufactures garments and accessories. Designed on the principles of people, places, and possibilities, Go Global reimagines fashion and is inspired by you, the people of the world.